Hi there, my name is Gabriel, also known as the Finance Catalyst. Today I want to share with you on the concept of important to have some specific plans and strategies in place when it comes to managing your debt. I see so many people, they tend to be in a whole lot of stress mentally, as well as they're always involved in all manner of psychological issues dealing with their debt. Someone might want to ask, oh, how can I deal with my debt? I have so much debt that I've accrued over a period of time, and now it's becoming so overwhelming, and I don't really know how to deal with this debt, because debt for me is something that I don't want to live with. I want to share with you some strategies that you could adopt that could aid you to be able to manage your debt effectively. One, you have to be able to have a systematic plan. You have to have a financial plan on how you want to repay your debt. You don't just accrue debt over a period of time without having a plan on how you want to execute. Before you even go to the bank or whichever credit institution to get a loan, it's always important that you already have a plan on how you are going to repay. So I always advise people to always have a specific plan, have a financial plan in place, just the way you have a financial plan for your savings, your budgeting, and also for what you want to do in terms of investment. It's also very important to have a financial plan for your debt, how you have to clear your debt. So it's important to have a financial plan for that. Number two, you have to stay consistent in the repayment plan. When you've accrued a number of debts, it's always important to focus on clearing those debts. Don't even think about borrowing more money or accruing more debts. The most important thing is to be consistent dealing with this debt, how you want to clear it in the near future. The debt could be for a period of 1 year or 2 years, but it's important to have a monthly repayment plan on how you want to clear this debt. And staying consistent with that plan is very, very vital, because you don't want to keep accruing interest on those debts, because the more you stall on repaying those debts, the more interest you tend to accrue. So it's really important that when you have some debts to clear, always be consistent with the repayment plan. There are several alternatives. If you are someone that always deals with several debts management style, it's always important to look at the debt that has the highest interest rate. Go for those ones first. Try to clear those ones out of your radar before you start focusing on the ones with the least interest rate, because in that way you are using the snowball effect, what we call the snowball effect, trying to clear the debt with the highest interest rates down to the ones with the minimum interest rates. So it's important to focus on clearing your debt at every given time, at a specific period of time. Always be disciplined about that, and it's very important. And the last point I want to share with you on this subject is actually trying to ensure that when you have debts, don't try to accrue more debts. I see so many people that they borrowed a lot of money, and now they've not been able to clear those debts. However, because they are still maybe because of some unwise financial decisions that they've taken in their means of getting those debts accrued, they want to try to see how they would get more loans from some other place to be able to offset the debts that they already have. That is not a wise decision to take. That's not a wise financial decision to take. And you shouldn't go accruing debts when you know you don't have a sustainable financial means of income. It's always important to have something that you get like a frequent a stream of income that you could also focus on. You shouldn't just go and start borrowing monies from different areas when you don't have a sustainable means of income. In that way, you're putting yourself in a more strong financial situation. You get to struggle financially. You have to be intentional about this. So when it comes to your finances, don't just go borrow money from somewhere just to be able to offset the other. This is not a wise financial thing to do. So I want to tell you today, ensure that when you have debts, always be disciplined enough to focus on clearing those debts first before you do anything else. Don't become that kind of person that you have a debt, but still you are spending money on things that are not necessary, but whereas you have a debt that is accruing. No, focus and be disciplined about clearing that debt first before you think about doing any other thing. I just thought to share these wonderful thoughts with you today. Thanks for listening to this video. I'll see you again soon.